Welcome everyone. I'm just waiting for some more people to come in, and we'll get this game going. So, I had to do some workarounds to play as Dallas. Since I didn't save prior to starting the simming in the playoffs, I couldn't open that file in the editor to switch my team. So I just what I did is simmed another season and just placed these teams at the location or at the matchups I wanted from the last video, so we can proceed with the playoffs. So we're gonna get into this game. I'm gonna be playing as Dallas against Atlanta.
We're set to begin a crucial playoff game. Two teams stand ready for battle, but only one will move on to the championships. Broadcasting live from the Dome. Today's game is hosted by The Flight. They're going up against the Stars. I'm Dan Stevens. I'll be calling the game, and as always, Peter O'Keefe will deliver the color. Let's take a look at today's all-pro lineups, Peter.
These two stand side by side, shoulder to shoulder. One without the other wouldn't be nearly as successful. These are players who can build a team around. On the other side, not to be outdone, we have just as many stars. Andre Rison and Deion Sanders lead the charge for the Flight. Is there any doubt in your mind about how good these two guys are? The best thing is that they raise up the game for those around them.
Thanks, Peter. Now let's go to the coin toss.
Hey, Troy.
I feel like they're probably going to dominate Atlanta. I don't think I'm going to have any trouble with them.
Johnson sends it away to begin the game. Williams is coming out with it. The ball's loose. Brought down after 19. The Stars send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their own 19-yard line. Smith gains 5 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Seems to be lagging a bit as far as the frames per second. I don't know. Hopefully it'll improve in a little bit. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it'll lag in the beginning, or the frames will drop. As we get through the game, it kind of stabilizes.
Smith gets the call again, and it's taken down near the line and actually loses a bit. They convert on third down.
Troy Aikman laid this pass in beautifully, rendering the defense irrelevant. When you can make accurate throws like that, the whole field starts to open up for you.
A nice gain, and they easily convert on third down.
Yeah, that was a good call.
Smith, scrimmage and rambles for about 5. Up third down.
Jesse Tuggle brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
They don't allow them to convert, but they did allow them to get very close.
Third and short. Let's see if they can come up with another big stop.
Smith low and converts the third down.
Why is it dropping?
Oh, look at that! We got it first! You got lucky, punk!
Frames per second are pretty low right now. I don't know what's.
Corey Archibald makes a nice stop in the backfield here, throwing his man into the turf behind the line. I guess the ball carrier's travel plans were canceled. Oh, he's not going anywhere. Pow, you're down. Nice tackle.
Peter, they put an end to that play well in the backfield, and they had a real good read on that.
Yeah, it all starts with the guys up front there, and then everybody follows.
Second down coming up. Lacey will get the carry on the second down and will gain close to 6.
Nathan Lacey played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
They got some, but they'll need more than that if they want to convert on this third down.
Yeah, they have a ways to go, Dan. They would have loved a few more yards out of that play.
Third down, 7 yards to go. Williams snags the dart right sideline, and they get the first on third and long.
Ken Williams sees that he's singled out there and does just enough in that pattern to get...
Listen up!
Smith.
Oh my. Frames, it's not smooth right now. The frames are dropping. I don't know. I did a quick update, but then I didn't like that how it was playing. Then I went back to the one I was using.
Gave up a lot of yards before forcing him out of bounds.
The defense gives up the first down pretty quickly there, Peter.
Yeah, you got to at least slow him down a bit.
Hello, Austin.
Lacey gets the handoff and ends up losing about 3.
Joey George got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
That's his third tackle of the game.
Keep your eyes open over there!
Yeah, the Cowboys.
Chases his man down and gets him before the marker. It's worth another look. Yep, he let some yards get by, but he made the stop when he had to.
There's a migraine waiting
Gonna
to
go
happen
for it.
The defensive coordinator.
Fourth down. Got Emmitt Smith.
Let him convert. It's still going to go to fourth down.
Fourth down, and they're going for it. Surprised as I am that they went for it there. I completely expected them to kick the field goal and take the lead.
Oh, so did I. I don't care how much you believe in your offense offense, you can't pass up an opportunity to take the lead. Got real lucky there.
Smith chews up 4 yards, and that will bring up second down.
Yeah, right here, goal line dive from Emmitt Smith. You got to get over the pile. That's not what I wanted, but
Smith carries it for a 3rd time in a row and gets in for the score.
wanted him to do the goal line dive, but I probably was a little bit too far.
Great job of
I don't know why he dove like that.
Peter, that will put a touchdown in his stat column.
And that's always nice to have, Dan. So far, he's got 47 yards and 1 touchdown.
Let's see, my frames per second are really low right now. I'm usually at like 30,
it's good.
35, 40 frames per second. Right now it's dropping in the 20s. And I'm not sure why. It's kind of bugging me.
Murray kicks it away. Sanders fields it way back at the 6. Tackled at the 21.
Deion Sanders got waylaid by the defense before he was able to put Monks on the run back.
The flight will begin the drive at their own 21-yard line. Tags the missile and is well past the markers for a 1st down.
Marty Lyons makes the catch with 3 defenders on his case.
I just don't know why the throw was
Hey, so I
made
hope you
with
enjoyed,
double
Sam.
coverage.
It's a fun game.
Yes, it
I mean,
did.
I enjoy it.
Well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
I've been enjoying it for
Let me tell you,
13
Dan,
years.
those chains move is one of the best sounds in the game for an offense.
And playing on the emulator now, it just makes it a little bit easier to play it. I don't need to have my PlayStation 3 out on the ground to play one game.
Abear just rifles this one, and
Man,
they can't connect.
These frames are kind of
Incomplete.
bugging me.
Bobby Abear threw it short on that last one, but the ball didn't find an owner. Incomplete.
Potential for some nice yards and some nice yards after the catch, but it falls incomplete.
That could have been a big play.
It'll be 2nd down. 2nd down with the tight end.
Jeff George
Picks up a yard
came
on the
later.
play, and that brings up 3rd down.
Jeff George was the starting quarterback for Colts in '93. This year they had Bobby Abear and Chris Miller. Chris Miller was their starting quarterback, and he ended up blowing his ACL.
Rifles it out left side, and it's complete at the 44. Finally dropped at the 38.
Bobby Abear plays this one in beautifully. Got to see it one more time.
Right on the money, Peter. He effectively rendered the defense irrelevant by being so accurate.
Yeah, they might as well have been 10 yards away.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about that play.
Definitely. Great call by the offensive coordinator.
Evans makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. 2nd down, 10 yards to go.
I should be getting a lot better frames per second than I am getting right now. This is annoying.
Pettigrew will get the carry on
Oh,
2nd down.
jeez.
Hands wide left. Finally stopped at the 7.
And check out all the yards he snarks up here.
And I did just update my
That's an old
computer,
football term.
and that
Tell
might
you
be
what, though, this is a great play.
some of the issue where it
Well-designed
just
play
kind
there,
of
Peter,
the memory
and they will
needs
move the chains.
Great execution.
Haynes throws the fastball over the middle and is well past the markers for a 1st down.
And they're driving pretty well against me. This might be a close game. Especially
Again,
kind of at a
nice time to try a little fade to their go-to receiver.
Hey there, floats this one to the end zone, and it's caught. It will be a loss on the play, however.
Derek Thomas would not be denied and dropped them for a huge loss. Big play.
They stopped that play for a bit of a loss, but it will still be 2nd and short.
no.
Pettigrew will take this one off the toss and gets
Tied 7-7.
A solid run here, Dan. We want a running back who can make those short, critical yards when it matters.
that touchdown will cut it close, Peter.
That was a big
The
play.
computer really steps up their game in the playoffs. Now, the regular season, they're much easier to play against. Yes, Dallas. I ended up losing against the Dolphins last week in week 1 of the playoffs. So to continue
It's good.
with this season, I just switched to the Dallas, and we're gonna play it with them.
Johnson booms one downfield. Williams decides to take it out of the end zone. Jukes. Brought down at the 21.
Ken Williams took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20, so it all comes out in the wash on that play.
The Stars had great success on the ground last month, and we'll see if that continues. This drive will start at their own 21-yard line. Smith picks up about 2, and that will bring up 2nd down.
I have no idea if the Falcons would have been good with Brett Favre or not. I think it's one of those things, players go to where they're meant to be. Brett Favre was or is my favorite player of all time. And him playing on the Falcons, it helped with him being with Mike Holmgren, kind of to refine his skill set, but I don't know.
Williams catches the ball and out and that's good for a gain of 5.
Ken Williams had a defender close by, but was able to bring down the catch.
A decent play, and they'll now face 3rd and short.
That's the key, Dan. Make 3rd down.
So we're gonna get
easy,
Harper
and they
here
do just
on
that.
Now they just
on the
need to
slant.
convert. We'll see what they do. Aikman throws up. And it's caught at the 47. Finally stopped at the 40.
Troy Aikman lays this one in beautifully. Got to see it one more time.
Right on the money, Peter. He effectively rendered the defense irrelevant by being so accurate.
Yeah, they might as well have been 10 yards away.
Great pass, Peter, and he's having a terrific day so far.
You bet. So far, he's got 65 yards and no interceptions.
First down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Just keep pounding the rock with Emmett.
And that brings up
We'll
2nd down.
Break one at some point. Yeah, it kind of sucked that Brett Favre left or retired, but they're kind of in a rough place.
Picks up the first down.
Favre was indecisive whether he was going to come back or not. And they made a decision to move on to Aaron Rodgers, which
Nice game.
was
in
the
this
right
baby.
decision.
Look at him eat up the yardage here.
Nice 2nd down call, and they will move the chain.
On offense, it was always a plus to avoid 3rd down altogether, just like that.
Smith will get the carry on 1st down and gains close to 10 yards on the play.
No, can't stay this season, can it? Oh, yeah. Don't bite and play action fake.
Smith gets the ball. Left to
There
19.
we go.
Emmett Smith got yards by staying so close to his blockers. I think they were sharing each other's aftershave.
4 plays in a row, he's taken the load. They are moving through the defense.
Hey, there's no reason to give it to anyone else right now.
We got to start putting up a...
I don't know if I like that. Let's do another run here.
Smith gains 8 yards, and that will bring up second down.
Emmett Smith took advantage of some really good blocking there on that last run. When you get the initial surge like that, good things happen.
Yeah,
especially
Brett.
in the ground
I mean,
game.
And yet again, he's
that
the
whole
go-to
game,
man
there's
for the
errors
offense.
by the Vikings that led to them losing that game. It wasn't just that last play.
Walker tackles in for a short loss.
Franklin Walker would not be denied and dropped him for a huge loss. Big play.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game. Sanders kicks it away on the coverage, incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Deion Sanders came in and got a hand on that football. Left
Try to
no
go
chance for
to
a
Sanders.
It seemed
He
like
won
the
that
defense-
battle. Thought maybe I was gonna get him. He was right on that the whole time. Deion and Mike Orvin.
Had that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with running the lead.
Beautiful call by the D coordinator.
It'll be 4th down. They take the lead.
Eddie Murray puts in an easy short one. A clean kick, no worries.
For the first. Murray booms one downfield. Sanders pounds it in the end zone for a touchback.
I think he was scarier as a return man. Anytime Deion got the ball, he was a threat.
The flight got into the end zone last time they had it, and they're looking to do it again. They'll start at their own 20-yard line. Loses one on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Sam Edwards read that play perfectly and makes the tackle behind the line, pushing them back a few yards in the process. Great effort.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Ledger calls it in right side and is well past the markers for a first down.
Bobby Hebert uncorks a dynamite pass there with 2 defenders on the prowl.
Really incredible accuracy, but I'll tell you, that's got to sting if you're on the defense.
Righto, Dano. You know, they could have brought 8 guys on that play. Wouldn't have made a difference.
Come on.
But absolutely, Dan. So far, he's got 74 yards and no receptions.
Pettigrew launches this one way out wide and gets well past the markers for a first. First down, 1 man down.
Yeah, Bobby Hebert. Was it the Cajun Rocket or Cajun something of those lines? Cajun Cannon. Ugh.
And is well past the markers for a first down.
Man. Solanta gonna beat me?
You know, Dan, that tight end is a great target in the end zone, but the halfback can blast forward for a few as well.
Hebert fires this one over the middle, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Ken Norton Jr. knocked that pass
Bobby
down.
Aber.
He made sure the only one to touch the football was him.
That had potential for
Cajun
some yards,
cannon.
Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up.
Saw it and I just reacted a little too late there.
Chris Haynes has 3 guys on this play looking for the interception, but they don't get it. He says, I'll take that, thank you very much. That's a wonderful catch. The defense should be shaking their heads.
This is a take-no-prisoners kind of guy when he is in the red zone.
After piling up some good yardage on the day, he makes a big play here for a score.
Here's the extra point, and it's good. Johnson boots the heck out of this one.
Losing to Atlanta.
Williams is coming
Get out of this
it.
hole. Looks like holding or clipping. Offensive hold.
Commanders man on that play. No, you can't do that. That was offensive holding any day of the week.
I'm gonna go 91 yards now.
Smith goes right up the middle and gets just past the line, but not by much before being brought down.
Emmitt Smith didn't get very far on that last play, and he even had the help of some blocking. I guess the defense had their number.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Yeah, some of the plays are really outdated,
Hoping for more.
but
Second down from the eye.
in the concepts.
Smith carries it for the 18th time and heads wide left. Breaks a tackle. Finally popped out of bounds at the 33. First down.
I can do a block
Alan
punt.
Harper eventually gets there, but I don't know why he even bothered. Big game.
Ooh.
Picked up about 7, and that will bring up second down.
Just gonna keep feeding Emmett, running behind the Moose.
Smith bulldogs right to center and pays the price for the first down.
Nice. I hope you enjoy it. Like I said, I think it's the best playing football game out there,
First down, 10
and
yards
nothing
to
comes
go.
close to it.
Aikman makes the throw after the play action fake, and it's caught at the 47. Chased down at the...
Yeah, the run game is top notch in this, especially just it's more the blocking and how they get to the second level and how you can kind of
He just couldn't
maneuver
get
your
Frank Clark
blockers
coming out of the tunnel, waiting until
to block
the second
for you
quarter to make his first
and read the
attack.
You know, that's a
blocking.
big confidence builder, Dan. Now he should be able to settle into his game and contribute.
Take out Emmett here.
Lacey takes it for his 5th carry and shoots forward for 9 yards.
Ryan Newton excavated some room for the runner to punch through. This O-line is fierce.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play.
Take
Now
this
they have
lead
a bunch
here.
of options on what to try next.
Smith has the number called on second down and maybe picks up
Another
one on
another
the play.
ISO right up the gut. You can get this first down.
neck.
I think I can get this one here with Jay Novak. They're going to go deep. Send him deep. Get that safety to follow him.
Aitman throws a big rainbow here, and the reception is made for a first and more. That drive qualifies as the stride, ridiculously long-lasting drive of the game.
The Stars just couldn't be stopped on that possession. Look at the gains they've made. They imposed their will on the defense.
The graphics a little bit off. Do pro. What play do you want to see me run?
Here's the point after, and it's good. Murray kicks it away. Sanders fields the kickoff at the 3. The 22.
Deion Sanders got waylaid by the defense before he was able to put much on the run back.
The flight comes out and has an opportunity to tie.
You want me to do a block punt?
They'll start at their own 22-yard line.
Well, the other team's got a punt for that to happen.
Balls him down in the backfield, and the clock continues to run.
It's not hard to block punts. They do happen in this game. And I blocked plenty of punts.
Jackson, and that takes them even farther away from the markers. Fourth down coming up. The Stars
Call timeout here
will
and
take a
try to block.
timeout. That's their second.
How about blocking this thing?
I don't know if any new additions are being made for that editor.
Anderson takes the snap and punts it away.
Frames for a second.
Williams fields it
Plug in.
at the 43. The 38.
Ken Williams got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Stars take the field with the clock at 13. Walker makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Franklin Walker came in.
I'm just gonna run it here.
Left no chance
Get
for
it a little
reception.
closer for the
Potential
field
for
goal.
some nice yards, but the defense plays it tough. That will bring up second down.
All we need is
Second down.
a couple
The clock is
yards.
stopped at
I'll
8.
feel comfortable.
Moves forward. The Stars take a timeout. That's their final one. Third down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Murray boots it from 48 yards out and
Nice easy field goal right there. Yeah, I didn't even see Irvin. I wasn't looking.
Eddie Murray really gets the whole ball here, and he needed it.
And that'll do it for the first half.
I'll take a look at the replay after the
Stars are out in
halftime
front,
show.
20-14.
Well, Dan, what do you say? You ready to dive into the 2K Sports halftime show?
All right, Peter, with the first half of our championship game in the books, let's get to some of the first half highlights.
That was a pretty
here's
simple
look at
kick.
halftime stats, and
I'm not doing an onside kick.
clear picture. The Stars should be
Trying to
way
win this
ahead on
game,
the
man.
scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponents hang in there with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. We'll pick up the action midway through the first quarter. Smith would find an opening here, and he was off. A 19-yard play that set up a visitor's touchdown. The Stars strike first and go up by 7. Towards the end of the first quarter,
All Pro Football 2K all the way
at
over Madden.
39. Pettigrew is going to show a little athleticism here as he finds an opening, and then he's off to the races. A 21-yard play that set up a home team touchdown. Later on in the second quarter, game tied 7-all. Aikman went to the air trying to convert on third down, and he found his man. The flight, middle of the second. Pettigrew bounces this one to the outside, and he's got some room to maneuver out there. A 43-yard play that set up a home team touchdown. The flight ahead 14-10. Aikman would find his target on this one. A 29-yard touchdown for the visitors. The Stars grab the lead again and go up by 3. After driving 7 yards on 2 plays, Murray sets up for a long one here, and he's got plenty of oomph behind this one. It's through the uprights. The Stars connect on their second field goal, and that will do it. The Flight are down, but still in it. 20.
I don't have a 360.
Excellent job, Dan.
The Flight will receive to start the second half, and this is a tight contest.
We want to take a look at that last play. This one right here. I did have him open. I was looking at the pass rush, kind of. I didn't want to get sacked, and it forced me out, but I could have thrown it right there.
Currently, they're down 20-14. Now, let's get to the game. Murray sends it away to begin the second half. Sanders fields the second half kickoff at the 3. Breaks free. Down at the 25.
Deion Sanders was able to find some weak spots in the defense. Got a good run back off that kick.
I'll probably get over 200 yards rushing with Emmett. Especially if I keep the lead. He's going to get the ball quite a bit.
The Flight bring their offense on the field, and we'll start this
I'm not
drive
doing
at
an
their own
onside kick.
25-yard line. He's got the first down and a whole lot more.
It's a good pass there. I was a little out in front of that
Losing
pass.
the pass despite nearly getting squeezed by 2 defenders.
A little out of
There's
position
the
there.
catch and the double coverage. They really didn't phase him there.
Maybe they ought to send in a third.
This is a big halftime adjustment by the coaching staff. After picking away in the first, they come out of the tunnel launching heat.
Yeah, if they can connect on a few more of those, watch out.
Abear goes into the left sideline, and 34 coming down at the 30. That will bring up first down.
I don't think I played the newest Maximum Football. It isn't there yet for my liking. There's a lot of things that still need to be worked on for me to spend time with playing it.
Hayes catches the hard throw and picks up maybe a yard.
Chris Haynes faced single coverage there and was able to get by it for the reception. That's how you draw it up.
This guy can really twist up the coverage.
Yeah, I don't know why
short area.
That's right, Dan. Those quick routes have
2K didn't make another football game.
Obviously, that's what the defense wants to give it.
Second.
But I don't know how well a unlicensed title game would sell, even if it had unlimited customization. I do think today's All-Pro would work better today with how MUD has exploded and how much money Madden makes off of MUD.
Pulled the trigger and hit his man. Great execution.
But yeah, I mean, it was just too early for All-Pro football to be an accessible title.
Yeah, he's got to keep thinking one pass at a time, Dan, and stay zeroed in. It only takes one bad shot to break a streak.
No good. Incomplete. It'll be fourth down.
Marty Lyons had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
That's a good example of how he's not yet reached his full potential.
First
And
pass of the
with
game,
that, or you can create as many different seasons as you like. So, I mean, I'm going to have a 1984 season. It just, someone has to be willing to take the time to create those. I'm playing on the RPCS3 emulator, which is the PlayStation version of the PS3 version of this game. And right now my frames per second is a little low. Usually I have a pretty good frames per second.
Eamon Johnson knocks through a good-sized kick. Watch here. Nowhere close to his max, but he's obviously still very pleased to pull it off.
I'm not going to be working on a 2020 season. Maybe in the future. I just don't have any desire to do a current season, especially with the equipment not being up to date, the playbooks not being up to date. The game just doesn't feel right for a current 2020 season.
The Stars come out and are hoping to continue their success on the ground. They will start at their own 19-yard line. Smith gains 3 yards, and that will bring up second down.
Hey, there's a 2020 roster out there. It's posted on the Discord if anyone wants to look for it.
Russell Gandy just pushes him back in time on this one. Big loss, great defensive play. Watch. Oh, it's all about pursuing your man.
You can play my rosters on both Xbox and PS3. You don't. I made them for both systems.
Much harder.
Yeah, they also make it easier on themselves by wiping out all of the potential short yardage plays they might face.
Third and long.
Well, Dan, we got an empty backfield, 5 receivers, and the defense is in their dime. That's right.
Rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's tipped. Incomplete. It'll be fourth down.
Travis Kaysen knocked that pass down. And he made
AS Zemple is my Discord name on the APF editor Discord.
Forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
And you can just do a simple search for
And it will bring up fourth down.
2020 roster. You'll see it on there.
Snap and punts it away.
Deion Sanders didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Flight came away with 3 last time out and are looking for more. They'll start this drive at their 48-yard line. Abear throws the pass and he
Oh, jeez. Andre Rison making a spectacular play.
Andre Rison makes the catch, but watch here what he does after the completion. caught and now fight for more yards. You can't coach that.
Big play to snare
Jeez.
and put 6 on the board.
He's got a nose for the end zone, Dan, and the ability to get there. Coverage better tighten up, though, unless they want to see that play again.
The suction tackling isn't too bad. Every now and then it happens, but it's what is it? The word for it. It's tolerable, the suction that happens in this game.
Johnson boots the heck out of this one. Williams is coming out with it. Stop at the 17.
Ken Williams
Right there.
some running room from
Just
the
take
end
the
zone.
lead.
Gets planted before he gets to the 20.
The Stars stalled early last drive. We'll have to see what happens here. We'll start at their own 7.
Never played Madden 25 on
Five on the
PS4.
play, and that brings up 2nd down. Second down, 3 wideouts in the game.
I can tolerate shifting and suction as long as what happens makes sense.
Bullets a beauty deep down the right sideline, and it's knocked away from the receiver, incomplete.
Ken Williams did everything he could to create an opening for the quarterback to throw into. It looked like that one could have been completed.
That would have gotten the first, but it's incomplete, and it will
Had
be
all
3rd
day to
down.
throw and not a single person got open.
Catch out to the left, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Troy Aikman.
You can
has
play
got
online
that
on
this
the
play, and it
360
works. Makes it a
for
little
this
more
game.
exciting to watch too. Oh, if he wasn't accurate on this throw, it would have been an interception.
You can play online
Fine line.
on the emulator too as well.
Great numbers.
Oh, absolutely, Dan. So far, he's got 125 yards and 1 touchdown.
Smith will get the carry on 4th down and heads out right. At the 42.
Yeah, they're playing decent defense. I mean, I'm not really getting any
2nd down, just a
space to
receiver
throw
on
the
field.
ball.
Loses 2, and that brings up 3rd down.
Gary Archibald.
And it doesn't help that right now my frames per second is kind of
That's
low.
his 3rd tackle of the game.
I prefer how they use the scrambling system.
Lobs this one right through the middle, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Yeah, on All Pro Football, it's R2,
Has a small crowd of defenders
the scramble.
working him, yet still makes the catch.
There's the catch, and there were 3 guys around him.
They
There's
say
no
that
reason to
he's
do a
throwing
Hail Mary
threes,
right
but
now.
That didn't seem like that was bad at all. Maybe mildly annoying, but definitely not bad.
3rd and long, and they get the big play to convert. What do you think of that, Peter?
I love it. That's what football is all about, making the big plays when you need to, and you can't coach that.
Novacek makes the pitch on the right side.
I don't know what teams
As well past the markers
I'm
for a
playing
first
with
down.
next. We'll probably try to win it with Dallas here.
Now this is fun. We're going to keep passing on you all day long.
First down coming up on the 10th play of the drive. Smith gets the handoff and gets past the line.
Yeah, 2K5 lacks a lot of what 2K8 does so well. That's why, I mean, I can enjoy 2K5 a little bit, and the presentation is top notch. But as far as gameplay, All Pro is so far, is so much better than 2K5. It makes it hard to go back to play that 2K5.
Smith gains 5 on the play, and that brings up first down.
Emmitt Smith high-stepped it over the opposition and got the yards.
He gets even more yards on the ground. A productive first half, and the second half is shaping up to be just as busy for him.
Until he slows down, there's no reason to change it up.
Smith catches it for a
Come on, break that tackle.
to 16.
My favorite football team is the Packers, as I'm from Wisconsin. He does use anything that's usually All Pro related. It's one of my clips. Man, there's nothing open.
The 5. It'll be first and
I do watch Ryan Moody. So this play right here, I'm actually going to call a timeout. I'm going to run. The Soft Drink TV used my clips too. I'm going to run the play that made Emmitt Smith and the 90s Cowboys offense dominant. Was this strong, or they lead draw. They ran this play all the time in the 90s.
Do you play run or flood the zone and disrupt the pass?
Smith gets yet another carry for the day and will end up losing a couple.
Jesse Tuggle targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Peter, he's been lighting up the defensive side of the ball today and getting some nice numbers out of it.
You bet. So far, he's got 6 tackles.
Ooh,
George tips it away on the cover.
I thought I had a touchdown there. Ooh.
It's incomplete.
Joey George knocked that pass down, and he made sure the only one to touch the football was him.
I haven't gotten tired of this game, and I've been playing it for 13 years.
The D is showing excellent.
The editor helps because I can kind of create anything I want to in the game.
Aikman throws this one on the wall, and it's caught for the score.
May do a tournament.
Alvin Harper does a great job here to battle 3 defenders.
What kind of
Look at
tournament?
this. Whoa, triple covered, and he still comes down with the ball. That's wicked, Dan.
This is a take no prisoners kind of guy when he is in the red zone.
Oh, after piling up some good yardage on the day, he makes a big play here for a score.
Now the extra point, and it's good. Murray booms one downfield. Sanders pounds it in the end zone for a touchdown.
I gotta stop Atlanta here. They've been moving the ball pretty well. And they got lucky on that last play when they scored. Bouncing off the helmet.
Get the carry on first down and heads left. Stop at the 24.
All Pro Football 2K is the only game like this. There's not another game that compares to it gameplay wise. I didn't really play Madden 08 on the PS2. And if you go back and play those early Maddens, or any of the Maddens on the PS2, they're pretty bad. But they're fun. They're still fun games. Just I'm looking to the level of All Pro 2K8. That's my standard of what I want in a football game. And it's hard to play other games that don't meet that requirement.
Pass past the D on this play. It's worth another.
I don't think I'm doing a normal roster tournament. If I would do a roster or a tournament, I'd be using my 93 roster or my 1984 roster.
Well, they feel they can take advantage of it at any time. David lofts this one out.
Oh my God.
Sammy Ledford is going to make the catch, but that's only the beginning. He simply chews up yardage here. If you're the defense, you have to try and gang tackle this guy early or it's lights out.
The touchdown was his for the taking, Peter.
I usually go off of
great teamwork too.
Pro Football Reference for the players. And a lot of times, like, if they have a returner or a punt returner or a kick returner that isn't in the starting lineup, I'll have to make room for them to be on the team.
Johnson boots the heck out of this one. Williams decides to take it out of the end zone. Tackled at the 20.
Ken Williams got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Stars got into the end zone last time they had it, and they're looking to do it again. They'll start at their own 20-yard line. Smith
And they're pretty much stuffing me in the second half. I'm gonna start passing the ball.
throws a bullet here. And interception at the 37.
You see how fast Dion tracked me there.
Jay Novacek will not take no for an answer. Watch this play where he makes the catch and then knifes ahead for plenty more.
These guys make very great targets. Not to
Here comes
mention,
Dion
it takes a whole defense
out of
to
nowhere.
bring them down.
Well, let me tell you something, Dan. When that bull starts roaming around in that china shop, things get broken pretty fast.
There's a lot of things that make a good football game. I think it comes down to player movement and player interactions. And everything else after that can be refined.
Smith gets yet another carry for the day and takes it upfield, tackled at the 20.
Nice gain on this baby. Look at him eat up the yardage here.
Again, he gets the ball, and they have stuck by the run all game. Peter, why so run heavy up
Hops.
to down?
Well, it's worked. Simple as that. If they can't come up with an answer, keep running it down their throat.
Second down, 2 wideouts on the field. Smith gets well past the markers for a first.
Kind of sound like Tom Grossi. Who is Tom Grossi?
Picks up 8 yards on the play.
Yeah, you need the first visual concepts needs to make the next 2K football game. If they're not listed as the makers, I don't know what kind of hope I have for a 2K football game.
Well, we got a quarterback and a tight end 1-2 punch here. I wonder if it's go time for them. This is a nice run here. And when you watch the replay, Dan, check out his field vision. Great job of finding space.
That was his second rushing touchdown of the day. Not a bad day at the office so far.
Nice little run.
Typical production.
This run right here is my favorite run to do in the game. I can usually get big runs. I got just lead blocking sets up perfect for me to score here.
For him, Dan, he's that kind of player.
Here's the extra point, and it's good. Murray crushes this one deep. Sanders downs it for a touchback.
Yeah, the blocking sets up great on that play. That's why I love calling that play. I only called it once this game too.
The Flight will start this drive at their own 20-yard line.
There we go. Good defense.
Came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a receiver.
This is the difference from using attempt interception versus SWAT. SWAT's just going to give you better animations to defend the pass. I'm not trying to pick this off. I just want to defend the pass. So I get a better pass defense with SWAT.
That's the second time he slapped that ball out of there.
Excellent read and reaction skills make him a nightmare to try and get the ball past.
Bear takes the long toss, and it's off his fingertips, incomplete.
Marty Lyons tried for the catch, but it glanced off his fingers. You know, it was pretty close, but unless you secrete glue through your pores, you're going to need a better grip on that pass.
Well, you know, at some point it becomes
I'm
the
trying to
coach's
blitz here.
fault for leaving him in there.
Yeah, after 5 drop balls, Dan, you'd think it would just stop being thrown in his direction. 4 receivers line up as the defense settles into a nickel package.
Oh, I got to use all 6'3" of that frame there. Dave Thomas
Derek Thomas
making a
makes a
play.
play on the ball here that's definitely worth another look. Yes, excellent anticipation on that incoming missile.
That was the fourth time.
Yeah,
they've
beat
swatted
off the
ball
line.
out of the air, and the offense is looking frustrated.
The D is showing excellent fundamentals right now.
Bill Bates.
Anderson gets the snap and punts it away. Williams catches it at the 43. Stop
That's a
at
big
the
hit.
36.
Ken Williams got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Stars start this one on the center logo at their 46-yard line.
Play action. Yeah, they just want to keep going deep.
Aikman zings it to the right side and is caught at the 45. Finally gets out of bounds at the 20.
Darrell Johnston makes a terrific play here, Dan. He picks up some huge yards, takes it to the outside, and then eventually runs out of bounds. Check it out. Oh, yeah, nice play.
Right, that
He got
easy
what he
throw
needed
for
and
Aikman.
then headed for the sidelines.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about
I hope you get
that
it,
one.
Connor. It's a
Great
fun
call.
game. See, you can throw on the run in this game, but you got to throw with the way you're going. Don't try to throw back here. Make an easy throw for Aikman. Go with the throw, but it looks like I also had. See, since I'm moving, I couldn't have made this throw. Just wasn't in position to make that throw, but make this little throw is much easier for me.
The offensive coordinator.
Smith takes this one away and will gain close to 6.
Dion, a hand to the face.
Second down from the on.
Keep feeding Emmett.
Smith is his number called on
Ugh.
second down and gets just past the line, but not by much before being brought down.
Emmitt Smith got some help on that one in the form of blocking, but he still couldn't make a play out of it.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be third down.
There you go, Jay Novak.
Johnston gets the go-ahead touchdown.
Wide open.
Darrell Johnston is all by himself, and he'll take advantage of it. Easy
Aikman made a
catch.
great
This
throw
is a
there.
take no prisoners kind of guy when he is in the red zone.
Oh, after piling up some good yardage on the day, he makes a big play here for a score.
Here's the point after, and it's good.
I don't believe it plays on the Xbox Series X. And I don't think it plays for PS5 either.
Murray sends it downfield. Sanders fields it way back at the 3. Tackled at the 21.
Deion Sanders tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put, and they made their case pretty forcefully there.
The flight stalled early last drive. We'll have to see what happens here. We'll start at their own 21-yard line. Abear just rifled this one, and it's good for a gain of 8. Hilton grabs the fastball over the middle, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Moving the ball pretty well.
Abear zips it to the completion is good for 6.
Andre Rison easily outclassed his defender on that catch, and he had that play all the way.
Peter, no one seems to be able to stop this guy on the left side. They found him a few times over there.
Yeah, he's been running sharp routes, but it makes you wonder about the coverage.
How not to kick it out of bounds? You just kick it, not out of bounds. It's all about timing. The kick it straight.
Abear zings it to the outside, and the ball is caught at the 28. Second down and less than a yard. Woodson makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Rod Woodson read that one right out of the receiver's break and denied it.
He couldn't hook up for a connection there after completing the first 5 of this drive.
Yeah, he has had great success with the pass, no doubt about it, Dan.
There we go. Get the sack.
The 28. Fourth down coming up.
Leon Lett.
Leon Lett drops the quarterback deep in the pocket. That's going to be a sizable loss.
Ripped right through there.
Oh, man, that's going to push them way back. Great defensive play.
That'll be his first sack of the game.
I know. Wanted a pick there.
Johnson with the 45-yard attempt, and it's good.
Norm Johnson.
Sends it whizzing between the goalposts for a field
Guy
goal.
could boot it.
Straight down the pike.
Johnson pooches it. Washington collects it at the 43. Stopped at the 44. Evans with the tackle.
I guess you can call me a mastermind. Not really, though.
The Stars take the field with time winding down. They'll start at...
Yeah, if it had a franchise or a career mode, that would be great.
Smith gets the call on first down and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Emmitt Smith played smart on that last one by following his blockers, but hey, they weren't able to open up any holes for him.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Ooh. Deion just getting me. Yeah, 40 attempts. What have we got here? 40 attempts from Emmett. Kind of need to get this first here and close out the game. I'm gonna go deep here. Looks like they're kind of in a man defense.
Gallion catches this one and is past the first daylight. The Flying take their first time out.
Chelsea Gallion makes the catch, but that's not enough for him.
Pretty much have a control of this game now.
First down, the clock is stopped at 1:52.
They got 2 timeouts, so we still have to run the ball a little bit. But we're in field goal range.
The Flying will take a timeout. That's their second.
We got to give Emmett a break. He has way too many carries this game, so he's probably tired out. But we're gonna run this play right here. See if we can get good blocking set up.
Lacey takes the handoff and heads up. The Flying take a timeout. That's their final one.
I think I'm gonna run a screen. What do you think of this screenplay? I'm gonna get some yards here. We'll see. One guy.
Away from the marker. That will bring up fourth down. Fourth down. 7 yards to go.
They'll take their sweet time getting this play off, Dan. There's no reason for them to hurry the snap.
Murray kicks from 38 yards out, and it's through the goalposts.
They were in man coverage on this play, and I threw it a little early. So man coverage. This guy, what is this guy made the play? This guy came over. I should have waited just a half second, and he would have got right by him. Or I could have changed. I could have just had him run straight out.
Eddie Murray knocks through a good-sized kick. Watch here.
It's off.
Murray kicks it off. Sanders fields the kickoff at the 3. Tackled at the 22.
Deion Sanders tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put, and they made their case pretty forcefully there.
The Flying start this drive of the game
Here we go.
well in their own territory, and the clock at 1 minute.
Not really concerned. We're up by 2 scores.
Intercepted. Brought down at the 49.
There you go.
Rod Woodson picks off the pass because he plays the zone so well here, completely snookering the quarterback. That's just how you do it, folks. You can't coach that.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
We'll take the knee.
A D like that.
Aikman takes a knee, and the clock will tick down. takes a knee, and that will do it. And that is going to do it for this one. The Stars come out on top 44-34. With this one in the books, let's take a look back at some of the action. All right, the conference champs have been crowned as we get ready for a special
481 yards.
Game report. Let's
to
start
394.
this one on the first play from scrimmage in the second half. Hebert would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. That set up a 41-yard field goal. The Flight climb back again.
Who's playing next?
Now down by 3.
It's going to be
Still in the third quarter.
the
At their own 47-yard line.
Miami Dolphins
Get this one out to his wide receiver,
and
it works like a charm. A 52-yard touchdown for the home team.
Kansas City Chiefs.
The third quarter, the Stars behind by 4. Aikman would put this pass right where it needed to be.
Yeah, the
Take
Parsec
first
games
lead
are
at
still
half and
happening.
go
I haven't
by
played
3.
anyone though in a bit.
Now in the fourth quarter, Hebert is back to throw, and look at the finesse he puts on this one. A 50-yard touchdown for the home team. The Flight leading 31-27. Novacek came up with a big play as he was able to pull this one in. A 52-yard play that set up a visitor's touchdown.
Yeah, Dolphins and Chiefs are next.
Grab the lead again and go up by 3. Midway through the fourth, this time at the 21. Aikman.
I'm not going to play that game. That game is going to be CPU versus CPU.
20-yard touchdown for the visitors. Late into the fourth quarter, the Flight down by 10. Johnson is going to try to dial one in from very long distance. Plenty of leg to it, though. He's got it. They climb back into the game, now down by 7. The Stars, late in the fourth quarter, Murray would come on and connect on the field goal try. A 39-yard field goal. The Stars out in front, 44-34. Woodson shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. And that's where we'll have to leave this one. The Stars win this one, 44-34. Now, to announce the 2K
I don't have any
Sports
NBA
MVP
games.
of this playoff game, Mr. Peter O'Keefe.
Troy Aikman showed us exactly why he's a legend. Well, the quarterback gets credit when his team succeeds, and he deserves it. He led his team through the air with a big game passing. Just look at those yards. His performance made the difference in this one.
For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
No, they don't have Christian McCoy on the 93 team. He left in 92. Was his last season. But they have Marcus Allen. No, I don't have Blitz. So we got the Miami Dolphins versus Kansas City Chiefs next. Whoop. Gonna save. So we'll get this Miami Dolphins and Kansas City Chiefs game playing. I don't know if I'm going to commentate during it. I might just put it up and have you guys watch it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And we'll see who will be the winner of this 1993 season will be. Peace.